Let's get it. We are here together today, and I already showed you a certain levels of life, whereas health and wellness and success is concerned in terms of finances. So we're going to clock in right now, and we're going to work on the physical aspect of life. You know, I'm going to be dropping fitness advice, fitness tips, you know, groundbreaking principles that will help you to stimulate growth in the way that you actually desire. So now we're going to get back for another step, a couple steps on the Stairmaster. Let's get in, let's clock in, and keep on moving forward. So we're up here on the active. Let's try to get into this step. Just to warm up a little bit. We got to stay focused, concentrating on the whole motion. So today, we're not going to warm up too much. Why? Because we're hitting a leg day today, and you don't want to fatigue the legs too much before you actually start your actual working sets. So let's clock in, stay focused. It's your boy Andre Blake with Freedom Fitness. Let's get it, gang. We're just out here attempting to do some lateral walk just to engage the core region, groin region, hip flexors, adductors and abductors, IT band, a little bit of calf, just to ensure that I stimulate a little bit of muscle stimulation before I get into my warm-up. I want to get a blood flow, blood pumping in the legs before I start putting in the excessive amount of work. So I'm just trying to activate the central nervous system to engage, just to be prepared for the load I'm about to put on my body, for the stress and resistance that's needed for muscle hypertrophy. So let's get clocked in, let's lock in, like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Andre Blake with Freedom Fitness. Hit your bell notification to be the first to be notified when we're out here getting active. Big motion. We didn't even get the pumps yet. Let's get it, gang. Ooh. I got a band around my ankles in this warm-up session to get these air squats done. Why? Why is this band important? I'll be using this band to actually stimulate the central nervous system to actually react in similar pattern to what I am actually trying to accomplish in these air squats. With a band around your ankles, it actually helps you with your center of gravity, which allows you not to have your knees wobbling in the squats. So I'm getting a little bit of stabilizer because the force against the resistance against the band around my ankles are forcing me to keep my knees in a stable position while I work through the motion. So it's forcing me to keep a straight line in my stance while I'm working through these squats. So it gives me better range of motion and better control of these squats. This is something that y'all could try just to see if what I said works, and I bet that y'all will have positive testimony and remarks whereas this is concerned. Let's get it, gang. Shout out. Out here working on legs today. Legs is the focus, and what we'll be focusing on is maximum deprivation. So we're gonna get shoulder width stance, just to get a stable setup, a stable foundation for these squats. You're going to point your toes to the side slightly, and you're going to engage your glute muscles before you get into these squats. What I want you to focus on while you're in this motion is not just to bend your knees to go down. What you want to actually focus on is actually sitting back, and getting right back up. Maintaining a straight line, maintaining your center of gravity, maintaining a steady pace, keeping time under tension. So that's the focus of all this today. So you're going to attempt to get your glute to your calves. And back up. Let's get it, gang. So we're valid. We just got a couple reps in with 225 just to get some blood pumping to the legs, just to warm up. I'm not going to waste too much time. Actually, in my warm-up set, I'm just going to go to at close enough weight to my maximum just to get the stimulation for as much reps as possible. We're going to try to achieve failure today, as that's the only way to actually stimulate muscle growth. You actually have to work to failure. Put the work in. You're going to work hard. Regardless of what your energy level is, just make sure that you give it your best shot 7 days a week, 6 days a week, 5 days a week, however long you work out. Whatever your consistency is, just maintain it. So let's get it, gang. We're going to load up right now. Clock in. Woo! Big motion, big motion. Yeah. So that's what's up. So we're going up to 315 immediately, and this Smith machine is not the most comfortable stance, but we're just going to make sure that we get the most effective work that we can. No complaints, just solution. Complaining is like praying to the devil, and that's not what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to let the work work. Big motion, as I said before. Savage, Dre's way, the best way. We're locked in, clock in. Let's get it together. You know, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. It's a boy. Turn on that bell icon so you could be the first to be notified. Let's put the work in. Together, we build. Together, we're stronger. Together, we form this association to be extraordinary by doing the ordinary things extra. Big motion, boy. Beautiful set. That's out here putting in the work. What we are working on in these squats, we're trying to get maximum deprivation, trying to attempt to get my glutes to touch my calves as deep as I could get in these squats. Let's clock in. Let's focus. Focus on concentration. Create life. Do your best with all the opportunities you got. Let's get it. Fuck! That motherfucker hurt, boy. Fire, fire, fire! Fire, fire me! Contraction, motherfucker there. God. Stop. God. Oh, God. Y'all, shout out, gang. Y'all gonna make sure that y'all hydrate and take the potassium and magnesium for fluid distribution. Well, I was just in the middle of my leg session, bro, when I got a severe cramp. That could have been worse. It could have been catastrophic. But I hope I live to see another day. Yeah, bro. This ain't no fucking joke right now. It's like I'm dying, gang. God. Put the pressure in today. Hustle to the muscle. Big motion. Don't think we're playing, bro. That fatigue is the game. We're putting in the work. God. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, God. Switch it up. Cut the fuck up, bro.